Just engage the person rationally and try to argue with that person in a nice way so as to see where the fault lies and where the errors are. So the characteristics of our belief, aqidah, first one is divine. What? It is aqidatun rabbaniyah. It's divine. You cannot have an aspect of belief without having records of what Quran and what clear creed, very clear, no ambiguities there. It is not something that you will require Holy Spirit to explain for you. It is something that is clear. What is ambiguous in saying that, okay, when you see creatures there must be creator? What is ambiguous in the fact that there are several creators and you see that all these creatures, they are interconnected? If you now have more than one creator, so it means that there will be confusion, there will be conflicts. So if this life that we are living has a purpose, then we must know the purpose. Who will tell us the purpose? Then it has to be the creator. Since we cannot see the creator, then there must be a messenger. Is that not clear? Is that not reasonable? So that is clarity in our words, in our creed. And the next one is aqidatun mubarhana. Aqidatun mubarhana, evidence-based aqidah. It is only in our own aqidah that we see hatu burhanakum in kuntum sadiqin. Bring forth your evidence if you are indeed truthful in your claim. Hatu burhanakum. In some other set of belief, asking that is what is sacrilegious, because you want to be asking, you want to be questioning the authority. But in Islam, it is evidence based. You have to rationalize the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not dogmatic to affirm the existence of the creator. When there is creature, there must be a creator. You have to rationalize and prove that the creator must be one. Do you understand now? You have to rationalize and prove that there must be a messenger. And even the messenger that you want to approve of, that you want to say this is a messenger, you have to rationalize it. Is this person reasonable to be a what? A messenger. After having confirmed that, that is where you now have to submit. You have rationalized the existence of Allah, that Allah is one, that Allah must send the messenger, and you have now confirmed the messenger. So you have to resort to what the messenger tells you communicate to you from whom? From Allah. So if other things are not dogmatic afterwards, you have rationalized the basis, the foundation. You get it now? When I was discussing the morning, why is our ruku 1 and sujud is 2? That is an aspect of dogmatism, but it's not in our belief, but in what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has tried us with after having confirmed and established the existence of Allah and the messengership of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And we have confirmed that Muhammad can never say anything that is unfounded or untrue about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, and because we know that the creator is above us in all ramifications, so definitely there are things that can be beyond our own words, comprehension and reasoning. For that, we have to tell our intellect, oh my intellect, so this is your limits. Don't try to rationalize this one, because you can never what? Comprehend it. Do you get the point now? So aqidatul mubarhana, it is evidence based. It's not a creed that you can just ask people to believe without having any proof. So that is the third one. Another one is aqidatun wasatiyya. Aqeedatun wasat. Moderate aqidah. Aqidah that is free of extremism or delinquency. It is free of extremism or shortcoming. So it is not defective, and it is not extreme. When you say there is no creator and everything is created by the nature, who created the nature? Who created the nature? So everything was just there by accident. That is defective. That is defective. When you now say that there are many creators, that the divine is more than one, so that is extremism. You understand now? Then Akida Islam is now wasat in between. It affirms the existence of a creator, and that creator is only but what? One. The other aspects. So in terms of Prophet Isa, the Jew claim that Prophet Isa was a bastard. To hell with them. And the Christian claim that he's son of God and Lord. That is extremism they all go to extreme. In opposite words, direction. But Islam is wasat, it's moderate. It's not God and it's not bastard. It's what? A messenger of Allah. That is our creed. Aqidatun wasat. And so on and so forth. The other aspect that I want to take, because I have limited time, that is why. The other aspect is manifestation of this creed. When you have it sound, you believe in Allah, the existence of Allah, and the fact that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that created this life, created you, and He has a purpose for creating you. Allah sees you, knows you, hears you. Allah is going to resurrect you, call you to account, and reward you accordingly. This set of belief will definitely impact you and will make you somebody that is different from another person that doesn't have that of what I can believe. If you believe, as we said in the morning, in the messengership of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that you want to do the willing of Allah, the desire of Allah, you want to follow the dictates of Allah, are in accordance with the teachings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you are going to be different from others. That is why it will be easy for you to wake up in the morning even when you are feeling asleep. It is based on the aqidah that you hold dearly. That is why it will be difficult for you to commit sin even when others are not seeing you, because you know that Allah does what? Allah sees you. Even when it is difficult to hold on to truth, even when people say truth does not pay, it's only for that what? That pays. You know that it's definitely going to pay in the year what? The year after. So let us examine impact and manifestation of sound creed, when the creed is sound. Okay. Let's take it from some of the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the time of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, they threatened him. 4 minutes. They threatened him, but he could withstand all the threat, and he could surmount all the obstacles put before him because of the sound creed, to the extent that they even attempted to throw him into fire, and they successfully threw him into that what? Fire. Despite he did not relinquish, he did not rescind, but he held dearly, because it is sound and he have it firmly established in his heart. That is why they could throw him inside what? If somebody does not have something that he relies on and he knows that is going to reward him for all this, will it be possible for him to have done that? That is one of the manifestation of sound creed. And he said, Hasbi Allah. Allah suffices me. And did Allah suffice him? That is in terms of holding dearly and firmly to your what? To your belief, despite challenges, despite persecution. And now let's look at Prophet Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. Even when he was youth, very young chap, and he was lured, provoked to into doing and engaging in filthy things that can earn him wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even though he was a stranger where he was, and you know that it is easy to commit sin when you are away from your people. And this sin that we are talking about, he wasn't the one that looked for it. So he was lured into it, and to him, it appeared to be something that when committed, nobody will hear. Not only that, when committed, you are going to be rewarded handsomely for it. Because the person that is asking you to do it is person that is capable of what? Of doing that. Despite, he ran away. And what did he say? He said, Ma'adallah. Ma'adallah. Ma'adallah means A'udhu Billah. After Wagola Kotila Buabani, all the doors have been locked and shut. But he could see Allah. If I could not see him, Allah would does what? Sees me. He said, Ma'adallah. To be able to say that despite when you have the reason to do it, even when you are under when you are compelled to do it, so you still find a way out because of your belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Prophet Ismail alayhi salatu wasalam, if a father will ask his son for his life, saying that it is the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even if it requires that your life must be surrendered, and he was willing to do that. He was not even mentioning his name. He was saying that satajiduni ya abati fa'al ma tumar. ground. You are now a ground after having what? Having the conviction of the mind that Allah is God. That is the manifestation of sound faith in the life of Muslims. And in terms of morality, you see it there. In terms of relationship with Allah, relationship with fellow human beings, you see it there. Let me just give you one example. In the time of Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, two people came. They were rancoring. They were arguing. I have it. This one say I have it. Everybody is claiming it. And they brought the issue to before the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Prophet told them, you will bring matters before me to judge, but you will have, all of you will have sweet mouth. You will be proclaiming what you think that belongs to you that belong to you, may not belong to you. If I give you whatever belongs to other to you, just because of your sweet mouth and your more sound arguments, because you are what? You are superior in terms of your what? Arguments. That is what made me to give you what does not belong to you. I've only given you your own share of the flame of fire in the day of judgment. If you wish, take it. If you wish, leave it. Do you know that they started saying, let him be taking it away, let him be taken away. Okay, you can go with it, you can go with it. This one doesn't want to take it, this one doesn't want to take it. Because it may happen that you'll be feeling that you own something, but it may not be 100, you may not be 100% sure on it. So everyone wanted to what? Wanted to release it because of the fear of the day of judgment. Well, Prophet asked somebody to go and collect zakat from another person. The person that wanted to collect zakat said, this is what is required of your animals, only this one. Then he said, this one is so little. Having all this, I will not give this little one to Allah. No, you have to take this big one. I cannot take big one because Prophet said we should not take what is necessary in the what is zakatable. So that's what they brought before the prophets. Not that I don't want to pay zakat, I want to pay more. Do you understand now? Somebody is evading zakat. Another one that has Sanskrit and believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying to give more than what is required. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it more understandable than it has been presented and make it beneficial to us. May Allah give us this Sanskrit and let this Sanskrit